So we're rolling. So it's Ben and Josh up in Montreal, and we're doing some window cleaning with our cargo bikes. Mm-hmm. And we're just talking about electric coats, jackets.
Not only e-bikes, but e-jackets, if you will.
What's an e-jacket?
Heated coats with batteries in them.
A heated coat with a battery in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's the purpose of that?
Well, as you can see here, designed for extreme cold.
Okay.
Now, for me, yes, it's nice when it's super cold.
Okay.
But I want to talk to you about comfort as well.
So comfort as well.
If you're outside a lot or working all day, imagine, like we do, on a bike too, you're exercising, so your body's going to heat up. So what I like to do is to turn mine off as I'm biking, because my body is creating its own heat. And then when I'm in a shadowy area or a shaded area, it's a lot colder.
Okay.
Then I have the option to provide heat through the coat.
So a heated coat, electric heated coat, provides advantages in that sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold in the same work environment in the course of the same day.
Hugely. In Quebec, you could fluctuate 20 degrees in a day, or you start on one side of a building, you have a strong gust, and you're on that side and you're in the shade. So maybe it's freezing literally on one side, and the other side could be 15 degrees Celsius, we're talking. So in a regular coat, you don't have that option. I mean, you could just unzip it, but perhaps it's raining, you don't want to get all wet.
Yeah.
Just to be able to provide comfort to vary the temperature of your body, of your clothing, without taking on and off layers. Because you could do that too, but that's wasted time. It's also not convenient taking your jacket off, taking shirts off on the street too. It's not super professional, like taking your shirt off in front of the client to change your layers.
We're talking about window cleaning and biking too, but we're also talking about construction or
any time you're working outside where the temperature is changing a lot, I would say. Or you could just put this under a jacket to provide another layer of heat, because it's going to be heating under your insulated coat, which is awesome.
So what about a big parka? Does this replace a big parka? What's the advantage of this compared to just a big down coat?
Ultimately, like, you're not going to get warmer than a huge, thick down coat. You could put this under a down coat. I mean, if you're at negative 45 and you're going to be working, like, why not put this under a coat? Sure, it's going to be providing heat and well insulated under that coat. However, you're not flexible in a huge down coat. Like, working with your hands, especially window cleaning, your hands are like this a lot. You're stretching, you're moving.
So mobility and dexterity.
Having a big poofy jacket is just awkward. Like, these are very flexible. I can easily raise my hand.
So
what are you? Still warm.
So what are you wearing right now?
This is the Milwaukee one, the M12. So you have your high, medium, low front and back, and high, medium, low for just hand pockets here, which I liked for window cleaning simply because I could leave the jacket off when my body's not cold, but just my hands would be cold. So then I could just put my hand in the pocket and have that heated. And then the battery pack would be here. If I can get that out. Or Josh, maybe you can grab that. See, that is kind of hard with one hand.
It's a two-hand job.
Normally you never need to take it out. I only would, like, when I'm charging it.
Because it's like huge, eh?
It's quite hefty, but it's very rugged, I would say. So that's what it looks like. There's a nice little button on the top that shows your battery gauge.
Yeah.
And then that goes in your charger. Very fast, because it is like the drill and power tool battery, so that charges in like 10-15 minutes tops.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
And I've had that a few months for most of this winter.
Then at least a couple or 3 months now.
Yeah, a couple months in this winter. I've found the battery on low will go at like 8 hours. I've never killed the battery.
Yeah.
Medium or high, less than 8 hours, of course. But I found high, unless it's negative 20 or colder, high is too hot.
Yeah. So so I'm a dude, I work outside, and like life is rough, especially in the winter. So would you recommend getting an electric heated coat?
I would if you want to be comfortable and not just warm, because any thick down coat can make you warm, but
So
it's not
say
going to
that
make you comfortable.
Okay.
This is nice because right now I'm just wearing just an insulated shirt, very thin, breathable, so I'm not sweating when I get hot on the bike.
Yeah.
But I can provide warmth. So even with this,
Sweet.
I would be fine to negative 10 Celsius comfortably, easily,
Okay.
just with this
Cool.
in a thin coat.
That's awesome. So what are the advantages of a vest like this, the Muskie?
Advantage with that, this is one piece. I cannot change what I'm wearing.
So you can't take the sleeves
This is
off.
just the coat.
It's what you see is
It's
what you
fixed.
get. Yeah.
It's one solid unit.
So a vest, the advantages?
This is versatile because you can change what you're wearing over it. I mean, essentially you're going to be wearing a base layer, long sleeve something, this, and then whatever coat you want. So you could go all cold season with this and start with a light jacket up to a thicker one as it gets cold, but you're always going to be providing your heat source
Yeah.
with the vest, which is nice to have the
That's
flexibility.
sweet. Very cool. So we'll do a little unboxing in another video. But so that's the Muskie featuring the E-Wool technology. It's pretty sweet. And then Ben's wearing the Milwaukee M12. So kind of just to summarize, dexterity, mobility, versatility,
Flexibility, very light, thin.
Can you do some like jumping jacks?
It's very waterproof too. Like,
What the? Oh man, it's true.
it really comes right off. Super easy to clean. And like, I've spilled coffee on it all the time.
Yeah,
And
I
you
spill
can just
coffee on your coat all the
Spray it
time.
and wipe it, and it doesn't penetrate.
Just comes off.
Which
Look
is
at
nice.
that. Wow. So it's Ben and Josh up in Montreal doing some outside work with our cargo bikes. So stay safe, stay warm, guys.